Hello, I didn't see you there. Why, yes, I am wearing a raincoat inside. Thank you for noticing. Now shut up about it. It makes really horrible sounds. But anyway, um, here is my squishy ball, and I'm going to be complaining for an undetermined amount of time. The thing I am going to be complaining about today is hair. I fucking hate it. Um, I don't know. Um, I think the title of this video is gonna be like a modest proposal for everybody to become bold. I can't remember exactly. Um, but yeah, it's what it's about. I just wish everybody was bold. Just everybody, the default is bold. Just everybody bold. Um, Bold is better because the thing is, yeah, I could technically shave my head and I wouldn't have to deal with having hair. But then also, like that's not considered. I don't know. It people are like, oh, you got a buzz cut, or something. I don't think I would look good in a buzz cut. But if everybody else had no hair, including me, then it would be normal, right? And then I wouldn't have to deal with having hair. I mean, of course, I would say keep the eyebrows and the eyelashes because they protect your eyes. That's the word. They protect your eyes from like dust and yucky things. But hair just exists to be annoying. I mean, sure you could get like sunburn, but then just put sun cream on your bald head and then maybe cover it with a hat to be certain. I think it would be better if just like every human was just born bald. Okay, actually, no, hang on. Yeah, humans are kind of born bald, I guess, because babies. But I wish we could stay that way and not by shaving my head. Because the thing is, if you shave your head, then firstly, people are like, why did you shave your head? Oh, it looks weird or something. Why would you do that? It doesn't look good or whatever. It's like, I don't know. Um, but if but then also it grows back and you have to shave your head again and it might be itchy and whatever, and you have to keep on shaving your head because hair grows. And I hate waking up in the morning knowing that my hair has grown and that it exists. I don't know, I have a lot of sensory issues related to my hair. I don't like how it feels. I don't like how it touches my skin. Even when it's short, it's slightly better when it's short, which is why I got it cut short. Um, yeah, I still feel it on my head, and I hate it. But I'm not quite ready to get a buzz cut. um, the thing is, though, when I get my hair cut short, I've had like people in my life say, "Oh, why did you cut your hair? It looks lovely long," and I'm like, "Yeah, but that's not the point. It's not the point. I want short hair because I hate waking up in the morning thinking like knowing I have to wash. It's bad enough. It's more. It's difficult enough to get up in the morning. Literally, I will wake up. Um, like today. Um, I set an alarm for 6 o'clock. Um, I think it was 6 o'clock. Yeah. And I did not actually get out of bed until like 9 o'clock, I think. It took me 3 hours to have the energy to get up and out of bed. So having to deal with hair is just makes everything so much more difficult. Um, you know? And it's like, yeah. But anyway, it's not for aesthetic reasons having my hair short. I mean, yeah, sure, it might look cool. Some people think it looks cool, but that's not the point. And so it's just really annoying when people automatically assume that I did it because I didn't like the way that long hair looked. Like, I thought I kind of looked cool with long hair. But the thing is, you have to wash long hair, and otherwise, I mean, obviously, you have to wash hair even if it's short, but it's different. Um, and you don't necessarily have to wash it as frequently as you would with longer hair. Also, because my hair is not pin straight. I do have to use slightly different products for it. I can't just like my dad just does. He just does shampoo and then he washes it and then it dries really like astonishingly quickly. Um, like he has longish hair and he washes it just with shampoo and that's fine for his hair, but it's not for mine. If I washed my hair only with shampoo, it would just be dry. Yeah, so I gotta do shampoo, conditioner, leave-in conditioner. It's not. It's probably not the best, like most curated hair care routine for my hair, but to be honest, I can't deal with that. I cannot. Fuck's sake. Sorry, there's a motorbike. I don't know if that's gonna. Yeah, thanks, mate. I don't know if that's going to turn up in the audio, but there's a motorbike. I can't focus now. Okay, it's stopped motorbiking. It's not a word. Well, it kind of is a word, but not. Used to be worse. They used to like leave their motorbike idling for like at like 5 o'clock in the morning, which was not great. Um, I get bad enough sleep as it is. Because the thing is, I sleep until really late in the day. Well, not really, really late in the day. But I just wake up constantly within the night, and I just feel cheated out of my sleep. This was meant to be about hair. What am I talking about? Do you like the squishy ball? Um, yeah. But anyway, I mean, I hate how I look regardless. Like, if I have long hair, I hate how I look. If I have short hair, I hate how I look. So I might as well hate how I look, but also have to care less about my hair. Um, yeah. So I have this pattern where I get my hair cut short, and then I can't be bothered to get an appointment to have it cut, so it grows longer. And then it grows longer, and I'm like, oh, I want it all off, and then I get it cut super short again, and it just goes in cycles. Um, because it is kind of difficult to deal with having to sit still while somebody fiddles with your hair. I have a nice hairdresser. She's very nice. I know her personally. Like I know her. My mum knows her. Like I knew her before she was a hairdresser, but and I used to get haircuts from her when she was training, but um, like to be a hairdresser. But even then, it's like going to the dentist. I have a nice dentist, but I still don't like the fact that there is somebody putting their fingers in my mouth, and also like the gloves taste weird, and it makes your mouth taste weird when you go out of the dentist. Um, yeah, I've never actually had that many bad experiences with dentists. I know that some people have, but because I didn't have that many issues with like teeth health, like my teeth are a bit janky in terms of position and the way my jaw is, but in terms of like cleaning my teeth and tooth decay and stuff, I haven't had that many issues with it. Um, so I haven't needed to have that many invasive teeth things. Um, the only not amazing experience I had was when I went to the orthodontist, which they weren't my normal. They weren't the dentist. They were different people. They were. I was on the NHS waiting list for braces and stuff. Because I had an initial appointment with the orthodontist, and then they were like, "Okay, yeah, you qualify for NHS treatment." And I didn't really like all of the things they had to do to like look at my jaw and stuff, and like I had to have like an X-ray of my teeth and stuff. I don't know. And then they had this thing where they like put this thing in your mouth that takes a bunch of pictures of your teeth, and then it creates like a 3D model of your teeth, and it was really weird and creepy looking seeing my mouth like outside of my face. And also like yeah, I And then they took pictures of my side view and then like my front view of my face. And I don't really like having my photograph taken by other people because I'm like, oh, I look really weird and ugly and disgusting. Um when I but yeah, and in general, it was just like people messing around with my mouth, and I didn't like it. But then we waited, and we got to the top of the anxious waiting list, and then we went to the appointment, and I was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get braces sorted out because I hate my teeth." Um, and then, uh, like I don't know, the people who were like checking to see if I was eligible for braces again, like checking to see what was going on. They weren't horrible. Like they were all right. It's just that like I didn't know what I was meant to be doing. Like I didn't know where I was meant to be looking. I didn't know what I was meant to be doing with my mouth. Um, I don't know. But and also I had a issue with eye contact. I'm not always amazing at like looking at people, especially people I don't know. It's like when I look at someone's eyes, it feels like I'm being physically burned. Um, I don't know, but they were taking pictures of like the front of my face, and I was just looking off to the side really awkwardly. Yeah. Um, but then they told me to look at them, and I did look at them, but I wasn't like looking at them in the right way. I don't know. Hmm. But anyway, yeah, I think everybody should go bald because bald is better. Um, just everybody should lose their hair on their heads. Like hair, everybody everywhere else is fine, whatever. But just yeah, no more hair, no more this hair. Okay. But yeah, and also, it's like when people go, "Oh, I liked it better when it was long." It's like, do you think your opinion has any basis on what I do with my hair? I mean, obviously, I'm gonna think a little bit about what people think of me. Contrary to some people's beliefs, I do think about what people think of me. I just uh I'm not very good at being normal. Regardless, I try to be, but you know, uh, um, sorry, I'm not very good at forming sentences. I'm still learning about that and remembering what I said before. But yeah, it's like, how entitled are you to believe that you could say something and then I immediately go, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I'll just grow back my hair, I'll just stick my hair back on. Oh yeah, it's like I am not going to sacrifice my well-being for the sake of somebody else's opinion. I don't know. That's probably a bit harsh. I don't think, yeah, but it's like, why share your opinion? If someone gets their hair cut, they probably got it because they wanted to get their hair cut. Telling them that you don't like the way their haircut is kind of just needless. Um, like, just let that person enjoy the haircut. I don't know. You don't need to share your opinions all of the time. I do understand sometimes when you have difficulty with social cues, you don't always realize that sometimes things don't need to be shared. You don't need to share your opinions with every single thing that someone does. But yeah, um, generally, if someone isn't asking you if you like their whatever they did, like their hair or their clothing, if someone doesn't ask you, then I don't see any reason of sharing the opinion. Because then there's the issue of like somebody asking, "Oh, do you like my hair?" But they don't actually want you to say the truthful opinion on it. They want you to say, "Oh, I like it. It looks great." Um, I mean, yeah, but mm, this is why everybody should be bold. I'm not good at talking. I don't know why people watch these, but yeah, me talking on camera is not really it's not brain fart. Sometimes my thoughts just stop and then I have to like remember what I was thinking. Um yeah, these videos aren't actually for other people. Like I mean, yeah, sure, people are gonna watch them, but mainly they're just for me to talk. Um tend to think about things. Like I don't know. I'm feeling less and less of a person. I guess that's just what happens when you grow up. You just kind of lose more and more of yourself. Things just feel less real, maybe. Um, but I just hope that maybe by talking, I can just feel more like myself and get out of my head less. I don't know. I just leave an imprint on reality just to remind myself that yeah, I guess I have opinions and thoughts, and it's not somebody else living my life. I'm not watching somebody else just live my life through like virtual reality goggles, you know. On that note, goodbye.